How goes that, family? Welcome back to Patterson Up Properties. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Hopefully you are staying safe out there with the crazy epidemic, pandemic, whatever you want to call it, with the coronavirus across the world. Do your due diligence to remain as clean as possible, and obviously avoid as many public places as much as possible. Wash your hands as much as possible. And I'm not trying to laugh about it, because most people should be doing this anyways, whether there's a virus epidemic or not. But it's take all the necessary precautions you need to, because people are dying every day because of this virus, and it is definitely, at the end of the day, not a laughing matter whatsoever. So just do your best to stay safe out there, family. All right. Now, with all the crazy stuff going on, one good thing that I would like to point out, which is one positive thing, because all we hear is the negative. Usually that's how it is with the media, especially for real estate investors. The Fed has cut interest rates to zero, hitting a record low in U.S. history, basically. The Fed announced late Sunday that it was cutting its benchmark federal funds rate by 1% to a range of 0% to 0.25%, alongside other measures meant to stimulate the nation's economy as it takes a major hit from the corona pandemic. Now, for those who do not know what a mortgage is, basically it's when lenders charge interest on a mortgage as a cost of lending you money. Your mortgage, and if you've ever gone through getting a mortgage, it's always a beautiful thing from a conventional side. It's not as hectic when you getting it from a hard money lender, but that's another subject for another day. But the interest rates are usually way higher with a hard money lender, but you don't have to go through as much background check as you do when you're getting a conventional loan from a mortgage company via your bank. All right. But anyways, mortgage interest rates determine your monthly payments over the life of the loan. Even a slight difference in rates can drive your monthly payments up or down, or you can pay thousands of dollars more or less in interest over the loan's term. Knowing how interest rates factor into your loan pricing, as well as what goes into determining your rate, will help you evaluate lender estimates with more precision. While economists cheered the move, it caused apprehension amongst investors, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average negative at 12.92%, and the S&P 500 index is actually a negative 11.98%. Now, it has gone up by then, because the Fed has pumped a lot of money into the stock market. But, it's like I said, it's like a wave. It goes up and down, up and down. And the NASDAQ was about negative 12.32%. Now, this was as of Sunday. Things have changed. And like I said, and that's a good thing. It's gone down and now it's coming back. But all dropping upwards of 8% in trading by Monday. The Fed's rate cut won't cause mortgage rates to fall, because mortgages are long-term loans, unless you obviously have a lot of people are smarter and they get enough money to pay off the loan as soon as possible. Their interest rates tend to track long-term bond yields rather than short-term interest rates, such as a federal funds rate. The yield on the 10-year Treasury note is about 0.781%, and the 30-year Treasury note is about 1.374%. Both fell in a reaction to the stock market's decline as investors fled from the market and went to purchasing government bonds, which are seen as a safe haven. Heck, I buy government bonds at least once a month, so hey, a little bit of a safe haven, but hey, you got to diversify your portfolio when it comes to investing, right? However, if one wants to purchase an investment property and has access to the right capital, or if you wanted to sell a home, it is actually a great time to do so. A lot of people like myself, just waiting to see what happens, because obviously if housing prices actually do start to go down by the end of the year, it'll be a great time to buy for the investors who have the right mindset and who have the actual capital. So something to think about. Then I always say, if you do not want to become an active real estate investor, then you could always have the wonderful option of participating in REITs, basically, which stands for Real Estate Investment Trust. You have platforms like Buy Back the Block, Toaster Real Estate Fund, which I actually take part in, and Fundrise, which allows you to basically become an investor to participate in real estate without physically being involved and not physically having your name on it. It's like the stock market, except it's not as risky. One thing that investors are doing, they're pulling equity out of their home and just basically sitting on it. Not all, but some, because they know that they see the bottom coming, quote unquote, the recession is near or the recession is here. That's what you keep hearing. That's what I keep hearing. So, and what's, it's crazy the way things are going. But, a lot of people are going to benefit from it. Heck, Costco and Walmart are benefiting from this. And every other grocery store chain or any chain that sells toilet paper and paper towels and hand wipes and Clorox and hand sanitizer, face masks, the whole nine. Anybody who's selling those products are benefiting. And, it's a running joke now, as you would see, especially in Los Angeles, my favorite city. You see people selling fruit and flowers on the corner. Well, I think eventually you're going to start seeing people selling hand sanitizer and toilet paper and paper towels on the corner. So you just never know. Hey, this is America, right? Capitalism. You gotta get the money while you can. But there's so many strategies out there, nowadays. But at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you try to benefit from the situation as much as possible, and do your best to be safe at all the same time. Because if it doesn't matter how many real estate investments you have. It doesn't matter how much money you really have, and assets and all that good stuff. If you become sick and your health starts to deteriorate, then it really doesn't matter. That's all irrelevant. Talk about, different kinds of investments on this platform all the time, especially when it relates to real estate. But at the end of the day, your friends and family, those who matter, the life you live, those who matter, and your health is your ultimate wealth, number one. Because without it, it doesn't matter how much money you have, you will probably end up cease to exist or live a miserable existence. So let this be a lesson to us all that our health is our wealth, and that we got to constantly and continuously fight harder to become better, healthier citizens at the end of the day, no matter what part of the world you live in. Keep shining, keep dreaming, keep living. I know everything's basically shut down in the United States of America except people going to work, well, depending on what job they have. Let this be, like I said, a lesson. Once again, you have your government shutdowns, you have your viruses, you have your stock markets collapse. So once again, just depending on the job in 2020 and beyond, people that do that are going to suffer, unfortunately. And my heart goes out to those who are suffering right now. But all I can say is use this opportunity, like I said during the government shutdown, to look into other investment vehicles, look at other ways to make money, and then make that money make money for you. That's all I can say. That is the way the money game works, whether it's in real estate, whether you have an online platform. That's the way it works. So take part of it. Join my Karatbars team if you're interested. There's videos about the Karatbars Nation. I'm going to watch after I'm done with this video. There was a video released from the CEO of the Karatbars International family in regards to the coronavirus and the response. So I'm going to check that out afterwards. Like I said, it's basically very simple. You buy pieces of gold, you refer people, they buy pieces of gold, they refer people, you make money off of their referrals and the people that are buying gold. So that's the process. Look more into it online. If so, if you're interested, fine. If not, that's fine as well. I always like to try to keep currency and bring opportunities to other people, but it doesn't matter whether it's in real estate or any other industry. You got to want to be able to put the work in and have an open mind, because those with closed minds are going to lose in this economy and in tomorrow's economy. So keep investing, keep dreaming, keep shining, and stay positive at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, we're going to get through this. All right. Take care, family.